Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Friday, April the 6th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free trading room. And this is a subscription link. There's a 15% promo code for instant savings off a monthly. It'll be the first month only or an annual subscription, both for our standard and our premium packages. I open the room at about 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen. I get live on the mic at about 9:05. I go to 3:30 Monday to Thursday and 3 o'clock on Fridays. All right. Well, very, very slow day for me. I'm going to show you the SPY in a second here, but just want to show you the one trade that has worked out quite well. If you saw the video yesterday, you know that I was looking to swing this one. Yeah, swing this MFGP. I got into the trade at about 1509, I think. Yeah, 1509. And I said I would hold it as long as it held near the high of the day. So there was the high of the day, 1531, and it basically closed at 1528. So I decided that I would hold this one. So why did I do that? Again, if you didn't see the video or you haven't been in the room, this is the daily chart that you have to love. If you want to understand the definition of a gap or a void, potential gap or void fill, copy this, print out this chart and paste it on your wall. I mean, Tom P. in the room yesterday pointed it out to us. So when I saw this, I said, wow. Obviously, had some devastating news on this day. Never really recovered, but now it's starting. And listen, I'm not saying it's going to get anywhere near this area, all right? But this is what we want to see. We want to see the possibility of stocks that can at least, even if it filled it a quarter of the way, that'd be a tremendous price increase, right? That'd be a percentage increase. Tremendous. So we're just trying to put the odds in our favor. We don't want to see any chart resistance. So that's why. So what I would do, just print this chart out and paste it on your wall. That is a classic example. Anyway, let's get back to the 15-minute chart. So I did sell some here. Because again, in this market environment, I am a little bit reluctant to hold things overnight. But again, I decided to because it met all my requirements. The void closed near the high of the day. Earnings aren't anywhere near soon, and it's not near the 200-day moving average. So it met the four criteria for me to even look at swing trading. So anyway, but I did sell some right here, and now we're just, when I say we, there are several of us in the room that have this one, just waiting to see if it can crack 16. For me, if it got into this area here, I will probably get rid of it. All right, I can always get back in it if it moves over 16 next week. It still has a huge void, and but I'm just kind of trying to protect myself a little bit. With this market being a little bit choppy. Let me just show you what the SPY did today as an example. Now, what we were hoping for didn't happen. It looked like it was going to happen at the beginning. But if I back this off to this day, so this is Wednesday, all right? This tan area here is the pre-market. The market opened about 500 points down. And then look at the beautiful, beautiful recovery it had all day long. Only one minor pullback, but basically a beautiful recovery day. I think the market actually closed up a couple hundred points. So there's a 700-point swing. These, if you've been in the room, I say that these are the best days because there's so many dip buyers. They're looking at stocks that have been beaten up, and because most stocks will have gapped down based on the action, and then as this happens, a lot of them are recovering. Especially if they're trading with the market. If they have specific news on their own, bad news, they may not recover. But anyway, that is what kind of hoping would happen today. So here's the pre-market today, the gap down, not quite as severe as Wednesday's. And then look what happened when the market opened. We had this candle. We had this candle. Remember, this was at one point all the way up here. So it looked like we were going to have, maybe another trend recovery day. And then this happened. So now we're in chop. But we're certainly not in a trend recovery day, so it's not like Wednesday at all. So now here's the excitement, and I hope people didn't get really nailed in this one. So if you don't know this one, this is let's put it on the daily chart. You're going to see some crazy action. So you can see here it got, just recently it got up to $75. If I back this out a little bit further, it got up to over $100. And since this action here, it really, I mean, understand, this is on March the 23rd. It's at, $75 odd dollars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, it's down to 8. This can happen. This is a low float stock. I don't even have a float for it, so I don't even know what it is, but it's a low float stock. But it's under all sorts of, there's a big cloud over this one. Is this legit? Is it not? Anyway, this had a tremendous day yesterday. A lot of people in the room did trade it. And so we watched this one. We saw this one in the pre-market. Now, I did end up taking this trade right here at 25.33. I sold some almost immediately at 25.83, and I was saying in the room, boy, that was a dumb one. Well, now it's halted, and this is not a good halt. It's basically the SEC is saying, okay, we need you to answer some questions for us. Never, never a good sign, and there's all sorts of talk about I don't want to throw out the word fraud, but anyway, I know there are some people in the room that are trapped in this one. I have a very, very small piece trapped in. If it went to zero, it's not going to kill me. I said in the room when I got into this, I said I didn't take very much, and when I sold it, now I have even less. So anyway, it's not going to kill me, but we'll have to see when it opens, and it's not going to be good though. It should not be good. And what else happened? Coty. Some of you are aware, you know that I'm trying the Holly test server. I keep calling it the Holly test server. A test version of Holly that is not available yet. And this has been I'll call it the worst day. It's not horrible or anything, but this is one that I did take from it. 1874 on the short. Unfortunately I'm out of it all now, but I covered right here. I think it was 1845 that I covered. No, it was right about here. It was right about here that I covered it. And I got in. I didn't get in here. I got in here, right around here. So it wasn't like a fantastic trade or anything like that. But and the other ones that, I mean, they weren't horrible. I mean, anything that got stopped out in that test version of Holly, very, very small losses and all. But this is the first day of, I think, the 6 that I have been testing it, that there hasn't been at least 2 or 3 that have done extremely well. And let's see. I think that is about. Oh yeah, I did take this one, CDXS. So this one got beaten up. Actually, let's take a look at INSEE. So INSEE got beaten up. Their late stage drug failure. Never like to wake up to that. Poor people who had this one, $83. They wake up to a stock that's now at 64. Tried to recover a little bit. Anyway, I did get in. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was thinking that the CDXX was tied to it. No, this is actually down on a. Let's see, 3.75 million shares at 9.25. So they announced the financing, and look what it did. I mean, it bounced off that. I mean, it didn't even get down to the 9.25, right there, and then it just kept moving and moving and moving. So I decided to take the trade just over 10. It was actually at 10.15. Again, this didn't turn out to be a spectacular trade. But I thought, okay, maybe it can get up to this area here, and basically got as high as 10.45, and then it stalled, and I was out at 10.40 and 10.30 on the way down. So again, it wasn't a fantastic trade, but on a day where I didn't see very much, that a lot of the things that I was looking at, sometimes you just have to take what you can get. And I think that is it. Yeah, so that is it. Quite a week, quite a week, especially Wednesday. Wednesday was the fantastic day. You know, those days are just the days where the market starts off very weak and then recovers all day. Those are the days you honestly you have to take advantage of them. So anyway, I hope let's see. This is the email address. Sorry, this is the email. It's a long week, guys. I love Friday afternoons. This is the email address you can use to ask me any questions. This is the link for the free trading room. If you copy and paste this into your browser and click on it, and you'll be taken to a page. You'll create we'll send you back a link. You'll create an email, and I'm sorry, you'll give us your email, and then you create a password one time only, and that'll get you into the room. It's a completely free room. You don't have to be a member. We don't ask for a credit card or anything. And this is a link for a subscription. And a week from Monday, I think on April 16th, I think unless something has changed, we will be starting our test drive again. The test drive is basically allowing you full access to our program, the full program. It's everything live, real time, for $8.88 for 5 trading days, and that should start on April 16th. So be on the lookout for a link that I'll be able to give to you. You'll sign up for it ahead of time, of course, and then you'll be ready to roll on April 16th. And that's it. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. And I will open the room Monday morning, 9 o'clock, bright and early, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, of course. Start to share my screen then and get live on the mic just soon after that. And so hope to see you in our trading room on Monday. Bye-bye.